welcome to Shockstock 2017, and I am Sean Rockin' Boxes. Rockin' Boxes Presents would like to welcome Felissa Rose from Sleepaway Camp. Wow, are you kidding me? Wow, this is incredible. You know, growing up as a kid and that scene at the end. All right.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah. So, how are you enjoying London? And welcome.
Okay. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I love London. I've been here 3 years in a row. Everything about it is amazing. I love the people. I love just the camaraderie. It's incredible. So I'm happy to be here. Thank you.
I live in Niagara Falls myself, so we'd love to see you out there at Niagara Falls Comic Con.
I would love it. Hey!
You know, on the other side, you're in the U.S.
You know what? I've been here, and I just enjoyed because I love Jake and James who put the show on, and it's just always fun. It's like I meet new people, and we tell great stories. This weekend, we're showing Family Possessions with Mark Patton. It's so fun. It was written and directed by Tommy Faircloth. I adore him. And he's a marvelous filmmaker, and the fact that he put myself and Mark Patton together, we've become besties since that. It makes sense, Jesse and Angela. We might need that reunion in a movie. That would be good. You heard it here.
Exclusive.
So yeah, we had fun doing the Q&A and talking about that movie and showing it in Canada the first time, its premiere. So I'm always happy to be here.
Have you been to big conventions?
I've been to conventions all over the world, big ones and small ones, so to speak. But they're always fun. And it always amazes me how many people adore Sleepaway Camp. It's been 35 years, and it's like, wow, they all have the same reaction, like the anti-bullying and the, just all of the social commentary that it encompasses is incredible.
Right. I think it's more so a cult classic is what they would say. I mean,
so.
A part 2 and part 3.
Yeah.
I know when I grew up and watching them, just the shock and the whole... Yeah,
it's interesting. I mean, she's one of the first serial killers. It was 1982, and she just ran around camp and killed everybody. And it's sort of like you empathize with her because you don't feel as though she was this mean girl. She was always bullied and picked on, and you kind of feel a little bit of like a revenge. Not that anyone should go out there and like kill people, but
no.
You feel very close to this character, like you care for her.
Yeah, for sure.
I think that really resonates with audiences.
Absolutely. Have you always been in horror? Just all your movies have been. You have 75 credits to your name. I mean, that's incredible.
I have
maybe
the majority's horror,
okay.
And I just did a comedy and a romantic comedy.
Oh,
the
really?
first. Yeah, my first two.
So you're from New York.
Yeah.
You grew up in New York?
Born and raised.
Born and raised. Are you still in New York, or do you?
I live in Los Angeles.
Oh, okay.
And it's quite different. New York has a certain energy, and I was born and raised. My family's there, and it's just incredible. Like the way people are, they're very forward, and they tell you, what they're thinking. LA is a little bit more laid back. The sun is always shining, so it's a different kind of, people, but I love both. They're both terrific.
So are you currently working on a project? We talked about Adam Green a little bit off camera.
Okay, so I love
I
Adam Green. No, I love Adam Green, and I was always a huge fan.
Okay.
So I met Adam Green at Rock and Shock Convention, and he asked me soon after to be on his series, Scary Sleepover. And I was blown away because I was a fan. I was like, not only do I love the Hatchet series, but I love Scary Sleepover. And then he said, well, come and do Movie Crypt podcast. And then he said, come and do a live reading for The Goonies. And I was Mama Fratelli on his live podcast. So it was like a charity event thing where I played Mama Fratelli, and I was like this the whole podcast. And it was just liberating to be with somebody who was so open and loving and caring. I love Adam a lot. And you know, he was just very sweet with me. So I hope to work with him again. We'll see.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, you hear that, Adam? And I hope he watches this.
Yeah.
That's funny you mentioned the Goonies, because my first interview was with Robert Davi.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Okay, that's incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm going to tell you something. That man is unbelievable.
I bet.
And have you ever been to, I don't mean to put you on the spot here, but have you ever seen him in concert?
I haven't.
Davi sings
No, no, but I would love to.
You know what? The
Yeah,
hairs
but
on
I
my
can see
arm
that.
are
I
standing
know.
up. Just when I was
Thinking
in that
about
room and you closed your eyes, you thought Frank Sinatra was there.
Oh my
It
gosh.
was incredible.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Davi sings Sinatra. So you know, the Road to Romance tour. So
Oh,
I didn't
wow.
mean to bring Davi into.
No,
what
that's
we're
super
talking about
cool.
here, but,
I love it.
Yeah.
Always good music, you know, helps. Like I know even with Adam, all of his movies, he's always about the music and, you know, it enhances the film. So
Oh,
it's
absolutely.
important.
I know myself. I do editing, and you have to have a good thing of music to
Oh yeah.
complement
It
your.
like it's, you know, it's almost tangible. You can feel that. My husband is a musician.
Oh.
He was the lead singer for CKY. His new band is 96 Bitter Beings, and he's so passionate, and his music is so beautiful. It's like you can just feel it throughout your whole entire body. It's amazing what it can do for you. Yeah.
We were discussing earlier about the horror industry and all the people that you.
Oh my gosh.
You met and all the people you know, and it's a clique, and it's
It is.
very open to us as individuals to actually approach you guys and say, hey, you know what, we loved you in such and such. And when you guys are all together,
We're crazy. No.
is there stories you share about certain individuals that approached you, and without being, of course, you know, I mean, not mean, but I mean, like this person came up to me and said, you know, such and such. Have you guys ever exchanged swap stories?
You know what?
Is there a memorable person or memorable people?
I'd have to say, like, we're a family, and I'm fortunate now to produce. So I have a movie coming out called Death House,
That was
and
my
it
next question.
stars
Thank you.
Kanehodder and Bill Moseley, Sid Haig, Tony Todd, Vernon Wells, Sean Whalen, Barbara Crampton, Dee Wallace. Like the list goes on, and you know, it's just like we feel some kind of camaraderie. You know, it's not unlike any profession where you're like a dentist or a doctor or a teacher and you understand one another. We're really, really close. And movies from the 80s are sort of like revered at these conventions, and we just stick together. So it's very family oriented. And I think that's what people who come to the conventions feel. It's genuine, you know, there's a love, there's a, I don't know, it's just sort of from the heart, this kind of
There's a
uniting.
passion, you know, everybody's
isn't
so
it?
passionate
It's
about.
so connecting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like when I was growing up, you know, I think it was Summer School with
Oh my gosh, I love that
Dean
movie.
Cameron.
Yeah.
And, I believe his name was Gary Riley.
Yes.
Yeah. And their lockers, and of course the killer bunnies from hell, and
Yeah.
you know those different scenes, and the chainsaw part where
That's
you know,
right.
what's the matter with her, girls? You know, doesn't she like us? And,
That's right.
You know, Mark Harmon and
I love
Kirstie
Mark
Alley
Harmon.
was in that too. That was
She's
incredible.
amazing.
But
yeah.
these kinds of movies, though, we were like that in high school, and
Yeah.
the guys in our school wouldn't. I actually went to New McNeil in Toronto, where John Candy
Okay.
graduated from.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everybody knows who John Candy is.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, 1994. Unfortunately, he left us, and
know.
unbelievable. But what I'm trying to say is, we had our lockers dressed up like that, and nobody would come near us. They thought we were psycho, like absolute crazy.
Well, anything that's
And-
sort of like, you know, a subculture, kind of underground, if you will, it's hard for the mainstream to really get. But fortunately, bringing it back to horror, I think now, like, people understand, like, there's a certain adrenaline that happens with horror, and we really revere it as something that's very unique in that it's intellectual and it's an exciting kind of entertainment.
Right.
We no longer look at it like, oh, it's just something that scares you and it's bad for you. It's wonderful.
Right.
I have 3 children and they love it, and I'm very lucky to be in this genre. I feel very fortunate.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So, with the Friday the 13th franchise,
Yeah.
and we're all Friday the 13th fans, of course,
Huge.
Kanehodder,
Huge.
CJ Graham. Hi, CJ.
Steve Dash.
Steve
Yeah,
Dash, absolutely. Ari Lehman.
Yeah. Ari Lehman. I just did a movie with Ari.
Yeah, which
Yeah.
was?
It's called, oh my God,
can
you're
always
killing me.
edit
Tales.
It wasn't the
Well,
one with
yeah.
Michael Madsen, was it?
No, but Ari and I it's an anthology, and Ari and I are in it together. Is like, it takes place centuries ago, and I'm this witch, and he's trying to, take me over, and it was very exotic, erotic, crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ari's a great guy. When he was here in
Yeah,
Niagara
I
Falls,
love him.
It was 2 years ago.
We were very close when we filmed.
Yeah.
Very close.
Ari. So you know Conroy.
Yes, of course.
That's
I
my
love
buddy.
it. Oh my God, I love
What a
it.
small
I
world.
See?
Yeah.
Conventions.
Of course. Her film that she had did with Ari Lehman.
And Jan Birch from People Under the Stairs.
Yeah.
He got me involved. It's called Terror Tales. We filmed in Colorado in October, and it was an amazing experience. It was very method for Ari and I. We played these very eccentric, characters, old world, and it was beautiful. So we had
That's
fun.
awesome. Yeah, and I love Ari. He's
Yeah,
a great
he's
guy.
cool. He's very passionate.
Oh, he is. Yeah,
Yeah.
his music is great.
Intense, incredible.
Yeah.
He's a wonderful musician.
So we were talking about the Friday the 13th series, and I wanted to know, how they revived part 1, and there was talk for another one, and then they canceled. Do you see, or do you foresee anything with Sleepaway Camp at all?
Oh yeah.
Is there any?
There's definitely, you know what? It's a franchise that has not seen the end. So I truly believe that something big is coming, and we'll take it from there.
All right, so we're down to 1.
Mwah.
And
Thank
then
you,
there was one.
guys.
Well, thank you very much
Thank
for
you
this
for
interview,
having me.
And, this is awesome.
Thank you. Amazing.
Really appreciate it. And
Love you guys.
don't
Thanks
forget
so much.
to check out Felissa Rose.
felissarose.com.
.com.
Yeah, and I'm on Twitter and Instagram and Facebook, all that great stuff.
All that great stuff.
Thank you.
Do you have a project coming up after this Terror Tale?
I go home and I'm working on Lake of Shadows with the amazing director Michael Rodriguez. I am working with Vernon Wells on a new project. Just so many
You're
things.
just always
and
working, and
there's a lot
like
of
you
good
mentioned,
stuff.
your career is now
I feel like this is the best time of my career.
really.
Yeah.
Wow, that's fantastic.
Finally, I'm really excited about things.
Well, from all of us here, I thank you very much.
Thank
and,
you.
You
Thank
have
you.
the rest of a nice
Thank you,
weekend.
Sam.
It
I
was such a
appreciate
great,
it. Yeah, you too.
Great interview. Thank
Thanks
you so
so much. Thank
Yeah.
you.